trampoline if all else. Every time I step in the house, I stay dipped in something they can't.
Man. Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man?
I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for Club League, and I didn't want to play with you. So I chose Wolfpack.
Yeah, so you want the scouts to see you playing on the losing team and see a star on that, okay.
Now, I'm going to get the scouts to notice me by shooting every chance I get. I mean, if I play with you, you'll be yelling at me to make the extra
That's
pass.
right, because I want to win.
Okay, that's all you think the scouts care about?
Yeah, the scouts care if you can win, bro.
Okay, then you really are stupid, bro. Let me give you some game, man.
Here we go. All right.
Scouts only care if you got the skills that translate to the next level. That's it. Point blank, end of story.
Well, you only prove that by winning.
No, you prove that by showing how you can help them win at the next level. All right, I'm cocky, but I'm not stupid, MP. All right, I'm not a high flyer. I'm not a rim protector. So if I want to lead this broke down town, I have to prove I can shoot.
That makes sense, bro, because you're small.
We're here in Plainview, Illinois tonight. Tonight's venue for Club League basketball between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. Good evening, everyone. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. What a game this should be between two heated rivals on the club circuit.
Heated rivals indeed. Rarely do you see teams like this dislike each other this much, especially in the club league circuit. But you know what? This is a showcase game for both teams.
At the center of it all will be MP, the star player for the Dynasty. He'll be tasked with keeping their winning streak alive.
Looking to make it a dozen straight wins to start the club league season. But I know the Wolfpack are licking their chops at the prospect of ending the Dynasty's win streak. And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Wells outside. Off target at the rim. And now the Dynasty with it. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play. When you have that much of a size advantage, there's no doubt. Just take it to the hoop and lay it home.
Robinson sets the screen. There's the three. Wells, no good.
And you look at the Dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the Dynasty as soon as he joined. And it's MP missing. Michael Stauffer on the wing. Hawkins covering. MP outside. And fouled hard that time, and he'll get two shots at the line. Drew Robinson picks one up.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Look at the intensity behind this drive from MP. He was really going for it.
And the Wolfpack making a change here. Michael Stauffer attacking. That one drops for him. And now the Dynasty with it. Dillard with it to the inside. MP laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
I mean, MP's not one to waste a look like that. Come on.
Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content. That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
Pick by James. Wells outside. The Dynasty grab the miss. MP with the rock. It'll be Timmerman picking him up. Passes to MP. And they double up MP. And the ball is tied up, so we have a jump ball.
Substitution for the Dynasty, Jason Jr. Substitution for
Dillard, guarded by Wells. And that one's good from MP. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out, kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
Now Wells. Just 5 on the clock. Misses from short range. The Dynasty with the lead. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution.
To the middle. And that's good for 2 as he grabs the feed.
You'd think he wouldn't venture in there, guys. But look, Wells gets one to go on the inside right here.
Dillard, guarded by Wells. Back to MP. The shot's good. Dillard making the play there.
That's a pretty hard play to defend against. He just used his height that time down low.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Add some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season. Fresh can't get it to fall. And here it's the Dynasty. Here's Junior. And he converts. Layup.
Finding open shots is so rewarding. Everybody feels a boost after this setup by MP.
The Wolfpack with the ball. 8-point game. 3-pointer, Patrick Wells. That shot is off. And here's MP. 12 points for him. Hawkins outside, down low. Here's MP. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Their offense has been on an absolute tear. They're simply overpowering the opposition and taking this game right now.
100%. We'll see if they can manage to keep this up.
Now here's Stauffer. There's a lob to the hoop. Stolen by Luan. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
Here's Johnson. Pass to Timmerman. Inside. Fresh with 4 to shoot. And nothing is falling for them right now. Back to MP. Nails the baby hook. MP has been something else this first half. Well on its way to a huge game. The Wolfpack making a switch here.
For the Dynasty, Dave Zadirko. Eric. Substitution.
Changing it up here.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams.
MP, he's covered by Johnson. Zadirko's shot is off.
Well done, playing some hard-nosed D in the paint there.
He put a lock on the rim. Really good job protecting the basket. Held his ground nice.
Now here's Cordova. Fades away. MP grabs the miss.
And they're desperate for a bucket.
They can totally feel it slipping away. Got to get a jump start for their offense.
Count it, it's good. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Their offense has stagnated.
It's been hard to watch. They need a bucket, and soon.
Now Wells.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And for the lack of size that Wells has, he makes up for it with his shooting ability. He's a floor spacer who allows this offense to run much more smoothly.
Now here's Dillard. Hawkins outside. To the paint. Here's MP. The shot's good on the assist from Michael Luan. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. Outside Stauffer. Passes to Wells. Here's Robinson. The Dynasty grab the miss.
And for Eric Dillard, he's a standout at the high school level in the area, but most scouts have him as a middling recruit.
He can just disappear from games too often, though. Great shot, but too many easy mistakes that he has yet to fix. James with the ball. A three-pointer off the mark.
That's a break for the D. He's not the guy to leave open out there on the perimeter.
Yeah, that's a breakdown, plain and simple, but they got away with it. How about the strength MP showed there, showing off and proving he could score through contact.
And the Wolfpack have possession. Passes to Wells. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Eric Fisher.
He's having a tough quarter offensively.
Despite that, he remains aggressively looking for his shot.
MP. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Wolfpack with the ball. 3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass over to Robinson. And it falls all around the rim, and it goes in.
Stauffer loves to play chess, and right there, he made the right move to capitalize on a defensive lapse. Check.
Yep, that one goes.
And the mismatch is there. It's great to see them exploiting it.
It's clear he felt comfortable trying his luck right there.
So as we conclude the first half of play, a fairly one-sided affair thus far. The Dynasty on top, delivering the blowout. And we step aside now for a short break. Stay with us. The teams have had their break, the Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4. While the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one.
Inside, MP throws it down.
We've seen it from him over and over, but it never tires watching MP just ball out.
Outside Stauffer. Wells, a screen. Here's the teardrop.
You're kidding me.
And the dunk to finish it off. What a beauty.
Big time hustle play on the offensive glass.
With a big time finish to cap it off.
You can already tell at this level he's motivated, hardworking. He's going to give opponents fits at the next level.
With the shot, and the Dynasty tack on 2 more. And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
It's Dillard outside. Back to MP. Elbow shot, and the Dynasty tack on 2 more.
Catch and shoot, it's a perfect situation for MP. He puts in so many reps that his muscle memory is exceptional for this level of basketball.
Outside Stauffer. Passes to Wells. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from 3-point land.
And you can't afford to go under those screens.
Yep, he will make you pay. That's a lock and trail situation all the way.
Great ball movement. They're sharing the rock.
And they're keeping everyone involved and engaged.
MP. Yes, and it's Brett Hawkins picking up the assist. And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
Drew Robinson for 3.
There's no such thing as guaranteed buckets, even with a perfect 3-point look.
And that one drops.
Swiftly moving up the floor. MP loves to score before the defense can get into their game plan.
Here's Wells. And he's got 6 points for him. Drew Robinson for 3. The rebound by Luan. From deep, it's MP. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound. Stauffer with the ball. Picked up by Luan. Passes to Wells. Robinson sets the screen. Patrick Wells, and that's good.
This is Wells' calling card, honestly. He is a certified dagger from downtown.
On the wing, it's MP. Nails it from beyond the arc.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Now here's Timmerman. Shot's good by Stauffer.
Michael
Yeah, I like the confidence by Stauffer. When he's close to the rim, he looks to score whenever possible.
Over to the wing. Down low. And they double up MP. And Robinson pulls it down. And the Wolfpack have possession. James up top. Wells. Shoots over Luan. Wells, no good.
He didn't look comfortable taking that, even with the defense not really being a factor.
Here's MP. Somehow misses that one. The Wolfpack with the ball. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Carter, guarded. To make a substitution. Timeout called by the Dynasty.
Substitution for the Wolfpack. Time called.
And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells, Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack. Wow, MP. Quietly confident enough to float the ball up with finesse and skilled enough to be a Real threat with those specialty type shots.
Dynasty. Go high school teams. Please get home safe.